Hey there guys, it's Metro, and we are back. Let's get to it. Queue up. See what comes of it. We are seeing some longer queues today, but probably take two more sessions to get to 45. I don't think it's gonna be smooth sailing now, but once we get to 45, we'll get our really coveted spell. I don't actually know if it's gonna help with healing too much, but been kind of chasing spells that are going to help me heal more than one target. Just never really seems like it's that big of a deal, though. The last 3 dungeons I've done, I've not really needed to heal anyone, so I don't know. It's kind of crazy, actually, how easy it is to get by with these dungeons without actually having healing. I mean, this is what, the last boss only? I don't think it shows overall, right? Still, flash heal is enough, and we talked about it in the last episode, but the reason flash heal is so good is because it's actually a holy spell. We basically have a holy priest spell. The typical spell that you're supposed to have here is Shadow Mend. If you're not a holy priest, the treasure's right there, isn't it? If you're not a holy priest, you should have Shadow Mend. So this is actually just legit flash heal. I'd imagine there's probably something that's supposed to buff the actual amount of healing it's doing. We never actually turned these quests on. Let's do that. I don't think I think we're actually getting a spell that we probably it's probably a little overpowered to have, honestly. Wait, Bohan is also in this zone? What? Is that a joke? There's something wrong with the map there. Why is it saying he's over here? Let's look that up. B-O-A-H-N. B-O-A-H-N. He's nowhere near there. He's inside Wailing Caverns. Goes out of our inventory. Wait, what's happening? Oh, both quests were turned into him. Or did I just... I guess I had 2 different quests to turn into that guy. 3 different lead-ins to the Northern Barrens. That tells you everything you need to know about this zone. It's the best. The best zone. Not a lot of good rares in this zone. Well, actually, up here. So literally like 3 rares and a treasure. If they're all up, we get insane value. Oh, I never actually turned war mode on either. It's a little late now, but see that song right there, man. Just the Barrens is just spectacular. It's like a authentic sounding song too. You hear that, like, I don't know what you would call that instrument. I have no idea, but it's like, it's not like a digital produced song. It sounds like it's actually made by a real instrument. I don't know, is this like Native American culture and music that I'm gushing over so often? I guess that's what it is, right? I feel like I learned a lot about this in high school, or in middle school, I guess. And I just kind of loved it then and never really fell out of love with it. But I don't remember anything about what I learned. I just remember my 5th grade history teacher. I absolutely, like, he had like the best way of delivering it too. He was a very funny guy, and it was like, that was when I feel like that's when I actually became a person, 5th grade. That was when Pokemon came out too. Oh man, I have such good memories. I remember, yeah, just tell these stories. But yeah, anyway, I definitely have some very good memories of everything that happened in 5th grade, and I just remember we learned a lot about the early history of America, of North America, especially, I don't think. Don't know if anybody in the United States of America learns about the history of South America. And for what's going on here? Yeah, we do like insane damage. I actually am really shocked at how much damage we do. These mobs are. This is just fighting them in the water was a bad idea apparently. All right, let's go see if this guy's up. He's up. Foreman grills. This is actually a little bit harder to get because we have to be a little more cautious. I mean, I'm not even sure it matters. This character's actually like geared as fuck. It's like super set up. I guess because normally I do these without heirlooms and stuff, but it feels like I'm actually playing a real character. Ah, okay. I don't think we've done a... Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't think we've done this dungeon yet. Where are we? We're all the way on the other side of the dungeon. Well, I mean... Gotta go grab the quests. Kind of rude probably to do this, huh? But I don't know, it kind of sucks that you always spawn in the middle of the dungeon whenever you are doing a dungeon that's in progress. They're fine, I'm sure, either way. Hopefully I'm not gonna have any trouble getting to where they are. Although I don't know why I even did that, because I don't think we can even complete these quests now that they've killed some of the bosses. Still, oh, I just realized too, we are 40 levels into this. I mean, I don't remember what level we started at, but at least 30 levels into this, I'd imagine. Probably actually at least 25 levels into this. And we still have not had anyone notice that we are not a healer. Quite funny. Do we have to skin these or just we have to loot them? Other people are still working on the serpent's bloom, it seems. I don't know how deep they are into this. Probably aren't. Well, we're definitely not completing all these quests anyway, so it's kind of just a waste of time. Drop these quests that we're definitely not doing. What is this? I think that's a dungeon from or a quest from Scarlet Monastery. Yeah, like if I use Shadow Covenant right now, it probably wouldn't actually heal that guy a substantial amount. It actually wouldn't, yeah. It heals for less than flash heal. And it would lock me out. I wouldn't be able to do any healing. So that would be a massive mistake. What are these guys? Level 16 Paladin, 17 Hunter, 40 Goblin Warrior, and 18 Warrior as well. A couple Warriors. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't know if Shadow Covenant has any use case. If there's ever a time when all 5 people need some type of healing and there's like the danger's about to leave, then maybe. Although, like right now would be a good idea, and then I could just do that, and then this. But that's it. Like now, I can't do anything. I have to wait for my spells to be usable again. That seems like a fine option. What's the actual CD on it? It's pretty long. 30 seconds. Okay. Not that bad. Oh, that healing touch did very little. Druid in a nutshell right now. Slither scale boot. What is that? Is that actually something that was in the game a long time ago? Probably not. Everybody's always in a race to get their freaking quest done. Okay, it's dead. Can't heal you. See, that's a huge mistake we made. Huge mistake. Can't heal him at all when that spells up. Somehow everybody else is easier to heal though. It's always strange. I feel like this happens more often than otherwise. Where the actual person who dies is the tank and everyone else is perfectly healthy and doesn't have any issues surviving. I think a lot of it is because it's all damaging one target. Whereas the damage afterwards is split up amongst all the other targets. Plus the pet is taunting, I guess that probably helps. Hunter pet makes things easier. You guys are quite aggro. This dungeon feels like insanely easy though, I don't know. I don't know if it's Paladin or what. I feel like the tanks with the lowest health pool will be the one that I'm able to impact the most. We're already halfway through this level though, so a lot of experience thanks to Rested. Those last two levels really flew by. Makes it easier. Alright, very good. Assume by now everybody's done with this collection quest. Looks like they just started when I joined. They did that loop around there for no reason. Usually when people do that, it's the last thing they do in the dungeon. Wow. Very good. Probably should be looting them, right? Or I'm already done with the Deviant Hides quest. Wow. I don't know if this is meant to mean something, Deviant. Is that just a word that they use for WoW? I don't know. Don't know which it is. Lord Dennis, what? Oh, that's the name of the person, I see. I don't know about spamming power word shield or shadow word pain there. That can't be efficient. Smite is actually one of our best damaging spells. This is what killed this guy before. He's not really... Oh, no, I'm asleep too. Not good. Does he not have an interrupt on his shield yet? Probably not. He's only level 17. Yeah, I don't think we're ever going to use Shadow Covenant, unfortunately. Unfortunately. This doesn't really seem like it has a very good use case. Maybe I should use it before the pull. That's not a bad idea. It's just free offense at that point, right? Because I have to put up, I have to put this up anyway. There's not going to be any healing needed, you know? Interesting idea, I suppose. Yeah, good idea to do that and top ourselves off as well there. Have to time it right though, of course. That's not actually, you know what, that's a pretty good idea. Not a bad idea at all. Don't let that cast go off. That doesn't seem like something we want to happen. We are flying through this dungeon, though. There's supposed to be a rare here. Guess it's not always up. Okay, this one's a little dangerous. A lot of mobs here. It's just like if the dungeon group actually does damage, I really don't need to be here as a healer. Like, I can actually just DPS full time. I think, like, legitimately, if the class has good damage and a little self-healing, I won't actually have any impact on the dungeon. This feels exactly like how they should feel. Okay, boss time.
I am the Serpent King. I can do anything.
This one, there's a lot of mobs as well. Look like a few aggroed, so take those out, I guess. Well, what is happening? Once in a while, I just have like 10% health. Am I getting threat? I guess so. I must be getting hit by one of these casts. I was just casting on random people is the issue. I still don't have target showing, so I can't tell who's casting. See how big I'm healing that hunter? Surprising. So easy to heal non-tanks. I bet they had to add all new loot to these early dungeons though, because there was no plate in them whatsoever. I wonder when they even did that, because I don't even think Cataclysm... Was it Cataclysm when they stopped the plate and mail difference? I don't know. I don't know if that was. It might have been MOP. I don't think it was. Like, I think in Cataclysm you still had to wear mail until level 40. They didn't change leveling at all in Cataclysm, they just changed the zones. You still had to level through TVC and Classic. I mean, it's not like... Or TVC and Wrath afterwards. Then you come back to Cataclysm, which was always bizarre. Living Root, got a nice little transmog there. That's a good one. Well, we never got the Serpent's Bloom. What's going on here? Everybody's all split up for some reason? Those guys went to turn the quests in. Is that a good idea? I think that's what you actually have to do to get the next part done, right? Why is this like following me? Deviant Fairy Dragon. It's like attached to my mouse thing instead of...
Greetings, traveler.
Twilight Scheming? What is this? Oh, that's the priest quest, right? I'm surprised we haven't gotten BRD yet. We're level 40 now. I'm sure we'll get it soon. I think obviously there has to be other level 40s queuing, which is not maybe the case right now. Something going on outside. Okay, Neralex, or Moyo. Disciple of Neralex. Moyo. Something really simple about a Tauren, huh? I love it. This dungeon is definitely worse than Dead Mines. I don't know, maybe a horde. Like, I played Alliance when I first started WoW, so I don't know, maybe somebody who played Horde would feel differently, but it doesn't really even feel like it belongs in the Barrens, to be honest. And I mean, I think most people probably have no idea what's going on in this dungeon either. Like, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. It seems like it's something to do with druids, but it's not really. I mean, there's some night elf here. It's like, it just makes no sense. Let's see, Narrowlex. There's like legitimately so much weird stuff going on with druids. Druids just like bend the rules about everything else that happens in this game, it feels like. He intended to use the Emerald Dream to restore the Barrens to the lush forest that it once was. However, once he connected to the dream, the Emerald Nightmare overwhelmed him. Most of his disciples were driven insane and formed the Druids of the Fang. He was eventually saved by a group of adventurers and one of his last disciples, Muyo. Following the cataclysm, a massive overgrowth started spreading in the Southern Barrens as a result of Narrowlex's actions, and now he works to stop the influence of the nightmare before the overgrowth chokes out all natural life. Yeah, this guy's kind of just a mess up. He really didn't do anything good, huh? Narrowlex discovers the existence of the Wailing Caverns and intended to use the caverns to bring back the Barrens' beauty and lushness through connecting to the Emerald Dream. Accompanying the disciples of Narrowlex, he managed to bring forth enough water from deep below to create a handful of small oases. However, once Narrowlex connected with the Emerald Dream, something went wrong and the Wailing Caverns changed into a monstrous environment, corrupting the waters and creatures within. His companions were corrupted into the Druids of the Fang, evil versions of themselves with no desire other than to spread the darkness. I mean, does that actually happen in the game? He's probably in here the whole time and you just hear it through the quest giver's like perspective. That was a good use for it though. I don't know how I feel about the spell. It's cool to have an actual... I don't know why that instantly breaks. Anyway, it's cool to have an actual AoE heal. It's just relatively detrimental. It's not the one you want. Let me give Circle of Healing. Or Prayer of Healing. I don't know why Prayer of Healing isn't available. It's because Holy Word Radiance is
I am awake
so dumb.
at last.
Alright, so we have to finish this, or is there more? We must go and gather with the other disciples. There is much work to be done before I can make another attempt to restore the Barrens. Farewell, brave souls. Farewell. I think we are done, yes. And we did Ding 41 as well. Alright. Back to the rare hunting, I suppose. Queues are shorter now, 57 seconds it averages. I guess the later in the day it gets, the easier it is to queue. I actually don't mind a few minutes in between queues. Like, I actually quite like playing this character out in the world too. Like I said, I almost regret doing this, but I knew I wanted to do it, and I figured since I was leveling a priest, we might as well. It seems like the most interesting of the possible no-spec challenges. Besides ones that just layer other challenges on top of them, like we did no-spec naked or something, that would be a lot more crazy, but... See our old pal Dishu here, a little cheetah. Okay, we also have cloth chest transmog. We got a ring, haste verse. Okay, it's probably a big upgrade. Crit verse. 47 item level up from 32, so we're putting it on. Did we open all the other bags? I feel like I must have missed some, but I guess not.
I have many wares.
Let's do a little vendor in here. Oh, Robes of Argyle. That's such a good looking piece right there. That was a couple episodes ago. Zul'Farrak again. Alright, this one's actually relatively difficult. Okay, we have a Blood Elf Paladin Tank 30, 16 Ragnaros Druid, 30 Undead Rogue, and 45 Shaman. Paladin Tank looks like a very good option for low level. I feel like its kit is excellent. I don't know what Warrior would have, but I know Blood DK is definitely not. It's not the one. Although I don't know, man. I really haven't actually tried. See, Shaman has Chain Heal. I would love to try Shaman and Wild Growth as well. So I actually did check this out a couple episodes ago. I talked about this. Druid does get Resto Affinity, so you would think they would be one of the best healers. The problem is they use a lot of mana. Like, actually, like, legitimately, I'm not sure there's a better healer than Priest, because this spell does not use a lot of mana. And even though it does leave a pretty big footprint, like, you know, you have to heal a lot with it. I think it's probably better to be able to heal a lot than have, like, 5. So basically, I cast, like, 7 heals and I was completely out of mana as Druid. So it's like, well, that's terrible. How the hell do you do that? You know what I mean? Okay, we're in trouble here. Didn't think those were gonna aggro. This is why this is so difficult, is these freaking blood drinkers constantly do AoE healing, constantly add AoE healing requirements. I just wish you can queue as. I wish they didn't add that feature, but I understand why they did, because it's also troll prevention. Like, people would queue as a non-tank and try to tank. Completely out of mana though. Gotta move away from this mob, that's the big thing. Okay, let's drink or eat our pie, a little mage pie. I am still absolutely shocked though that after all this time nobody has noticed that we are not a healer. It's very hard to believe. Okay, blood drinker again, get away. I think it works like if it's not in range, because it doesn't look like the shaman took damage. But that shaman's got a nice little troll transmog going. Let's see this real quick. I don't know if that's, yeah, I think that is the transmog. He's got the Gul'dan staff, which I don't necessarily think looks bad at all on a shaman, because I mean Gul'dan was a shaman at one point, right? Presumably. Looks good for a troll though, regardless. I don't know about shaman in general, but it's quite good. Is that the Gul'dan staff? Yeah, it is. I just love whatever this chest is. This is excellent. Hidden chest piece? Wait, what? What is that then? Is it a shirt that he's wearing? Croc tooth harness. That's it. He's wearing a shirt. Interesting. He has Bombkin and he's not on Bombkin form. I guess you probably don't have it at 16. That was another one that I thought would be really good for naked. I should probably check that out. Bombkin for naked seems like a really good one. They have some insanely cool PvP talents too. Gotta pay attention for transmogs. I never level characters that are cloth, so lots of transmogs we're missing. Yeah, I wish Priest still had Demon Skin or whatever it's called. Such a cool spell. Wish Priest still had, or Warlocks had Demon Skin. I wish Priest still had Inner Fire too. That was another good one. Okay, are you gonna help me with this, or just I'm just gonna solo this? I guess. Cool. That's what they have, right? Demon Skin. Yeah, that's what they have. Goddamn blood drinkers, man. They're relentless. Oh, we actually have a night skybox in here because of Shade Stone? I didn't know that actually worked that way. Or Shade Scale. You can't even use Shade Scale in here. It's just still on because, or maybe that's only Mythic Plus you can't use it. It's still on. I thought it was still on because of outside, but maybe you can't put it on in low level dungeons. Pretty sure I've tried to accidentally try to use it in Mythic Plus and it just says you can't use it. Definitely wish I could have gotten the mind control thing though. That would have been cool to have. Where I can actually use mind control and not be unable to heal. That's gonna be better than you think for dungeons, honestly. Especially low level dungeons. He still has Eclipse at level 16, that's surprising. Is that just a passive then, I guess? I don't actually know what... I just recognize the animation or the icon or whatever. Oh, there's a rare too, wow. I'd say, is that guy really trying to skip a rare? Undead Rogue though, man, just looks so good. This dungeon's a bit of a mess though. Did we not aggro that? Oh, but there's the rare over there on Looker. Well, I don't have loot on it, so I'm sure whoever does will get it mailed to them. Not really sure how that works. Okay, they're growing more. gonna aggro for sure. God, there's a lot of patrols in this dungeon. I didn't realize how many things it was difficult to skip. Yeah, I guess it's just like really hard to tell that I'm not a healer. I mean, I'm top damage on that pack. Like, it seems like I'm a legitimate character, you know? Doesn't seem like anything's out of the ordinary. Most times, I don't even need to heal. I think most combat instances, there's probably almost no healing required. Like right now, this guy's not even, I don't think he's even taking damage. Just fun to hop around on these walls. I don't know what the hell you doing when you going up there. Yeah, the other cool thing about this spec is trees, or bombkin that is, trees, first talent you get. Pretty powerful for low level content, honestly. Looks like they got carved up though. Where did he use them? Maybe I'm confused. I thought I saw trees come out. He has them. That's the only talent he has. He has them. It would be fun to try Druid though, I think. I mean, dude, literally, I've been here for an hour and a half recording this, and I've come up with 6 different playthroughs that I want to do. Is that addiction? I don't know what you would call it, but it's probably not healthy. I have so many ideas about different things I want to do in this game, and I can never possibly do all of them. Like, there's no physical way to ever do all of them. I would have to do nothing but them over and over again. Just quit max level play of WoW entirely, it probably would be the way to do it. It's so strange how people just let this happen. Like, I'm literally gonna solo this mob. I'm the only person attacking it. We have to kill it to advance. Like, it's not like we can just skip it. It's in combat with us. The polymorphs in here too is a huge pain. Shadow Word Death does a lot of fucking damage, though. Every time I see somebody doing low damage, I always think like, maybe he's no spec. I would be very shocked if there was anybody else doing it, but it's just such a funny little thing. It is a nice little instant heal, though. If there's ever more than one person that needs instant healing. I mean, even if there is only one person. Oh. What the fuck? What is that? Wait, is that... Did I get this last time we were in here? I got some pattern the other day. No, that was for Hammer of the Titans, right? This can just drop from anywhere. Anywhere in the dungeon? Maybe that is what I got. This doesn't seem that rare, I guess. What are we doing? Aggro and random trash. Okay. When do I actually get Master Spell? Oh, 42. Okay, we're getting that today. That's gonna be useful. Actually, I have a keybind for it. Maybe I'll put it on 0. Priest has a ton of keybinds too, to be honest. Especially Holy Priest. It's wild. Yeah, that wasn't productive. Wanted to see if we could interrupt, and we can. But I just aggroed more trash. You know why the yellow scare bar doesn't have the black outline on it, like the one that's not aggroed? I don't know what that's about. Some bug with Plater. This doesn't even work. How do you even spawn him to aggro?
Sands
You
consume
just have to run up to him. So weird. The fact that he starts green and then he attacks. That is odd. You open this now? You have to actually wait until he's dead. You can open it right now. 2 silver. Of course, when I clicked my tentacle trinket and then ran over to try to open a chest that gave me 2 silver, right? Did nothing but help me, obviously. That was a really good choice I made. Yeah, is who so whatless? Whatless. What the? I disagree, Witch Doctor Zumra. I guess if we were a troll, we would understand what they're saying. I have to say, the regional languages in this game are excellent, but they don't use them. So like after like TVC, I feel like nobody speaks like a language that. I kind of like how they did it in Final Fantasy X, I think it was. Yeah, Albed, right? That was it. Final Fantasy X, there was like a language that you didn't understand at all the first time you played through the game. I don't know if it was the second time you played through. I can't remember how they handled it, but it was basically like you could gradually learn the language. So by the end of the dungeon, you would have a lot more knowledge of the language. It was quite neat. We got the neck, which we don't want. There's a staff out that boss that I think I need for transmog. Is in there? Yeah, that's a pretty cool one. So I haven't collected the gloves either. A lot of stuff. Yeah, if you're not a blood DK, I don't really think pulling like this works. But I guess he managed to make it work. These are all ranged mobs, so I'm surprised if that is the case. I love my little Valkyrie with me though. Unbound Q tier. Probably the nicest looking pet in the game if you ask me. Sunbound. This is the Sunbound Valkyrie, right? That's funny. Pet.
Let the executions begin.
Sunborn Valkyrie, yeah. Unborn Valkyrie. That's not unbound, it's unborn. Unborn Valkyrie. So then Sunborn Valkyrie. That's good. Good name. They got it figured out. Blizzard knows their puns. You don't even have to, nobody loots the cage key anymore, it just happens. Somebody has to click it, right? Oh, I know, don't worry.
Greetings.
I'm his money friend. Glad I could help.
I never really understood this. This seems like so flavorful. It has to be, if it's not actually part of a quest. Like, who are these guys? Surgeon Bly. Let's look it up. It's not actually. I always thought it was part of a quest, but I never ever found a quest that this had to do with anything. This is all we're pulling. Last time I did this dungeon, the guy just literally ran down and pulled 100% of it. But he was a blood DK. Never understood Sand Fury Cretan. Isn't like, you know what that means? A stupid person, but oh, dated. A person who is physically deformed and has a mental disability because of congenital thyroid deficiency. Congenital thyroid deficiency. What the? Interesting. So that's what they're meant to be using here. Okay, can we just go? Really not. We're good to pull it all. Oh my god, I'm gonna fall asleep. This is ridiculous. Let's go. We got trash coming in too. Might end up regretting that. Mana burn me. These guys also do damage though, right? It's not like they're just AFK. I think they probably help a little bit. The same situation here though, where there's just range mobs and nobody's doing any damage to them. Uh-oh. Veered into more trash. I wonder how good chain heal would be though. It's probably the same thing. Like I said, I think this is the only character that can actually heal because like the healing is not even bad or good, it's about mana usage. Like even if chain heal was like the best heal in the game, if I used it 5 times and I was out of mana, then that's it. Like pack's over. I can't continue to heal. But flash heal doesn't actually do that much healing, and maybe it would do a commensurate amount to any other no spec heal in the game. I don't know. But it doesn't really matter because it just doesn't use a lot of mana. It's actually perfect. Wow, that killed me. It did a lot of damage. Shadow Priest sexes. Okay, now what? We're gonna kill these guys? I don't even think we did this last time. Guess not. Kill the optional bosses. Oh my god, dude, this is so annoying. Not really sure why that seems such a bad idea, but it's working out so well. I guess for me as a blood DK, like if I can't establish threat, I'm never gonna re-establish it. But also, I'd probably take a lot of damage just riding through mobs like that, and I really need to start building runic power. Otherwise, I might die. There's the trees. Oh, we're probably not even gonna get 42 from this one. Quests are really important for our experience, I think. We also had rested, so I got pretty used to that, but that's not going to be the case. Drinkers. Definitely the worst dungeon for us, it feels like. We haven't done BRD yet, but I think we did every other dungeon. I guess we haven't done some of the Dire Malls yet. We haven't done Dire Mall East or North. I haven't done either BRD. Lower Blackrock Spire we have done. Stratholme? Did we do? We did one Stratholme, I think. I don't know how it chooses, to be honest. I swear we're aggro in that pack, right? 100%. It's funny, look. Frozen during the animation. I really don't want to get knocked up. Yeah, see, I knew that was happening. It was a never. This guy's fucking awful, honestly. This might be the worst tank I've plugged with. Or done a dungeon with. Guy's just got like no sense of what's important as a tank. Gonna wipe in a fucking Zul'Farrak. Sweet. Maybe we won't, but maybe it's something else now as well. Oh my fucking god, dude. Yeah, I was worried that was gonna happen. Oh, I got polymorphed on the way down, so I don't take fall damage. But now I can't heal. Really need to kill some of this trash. Tank keeps getting polymorphed, so not good. Alright. Killed that one trash mob at least. Polymorphed into the air again. No fall damage, seems like. Oh, lay on hands? That might save us. I'm completely out of mana though. Let's see. Okay, why a boss threat? What? This guy's bubbled? Useful. See, I don't think I could use... Oh no, you can. That's strange. Looks so much better at night. The lighting, like the color, or what do you call it? The mood of the lighting, I think is what you call it. The lighting is so harsh in these sandy areas that at night it changes things so nice. Makes things look so much nicer. I think if you run over those, it spawns a zombie. Is that how? Maybe not, but I think that's how it works. Yeah, there's all those dudes now attackable. Well, now we gotta sit here and wait. Okay, let's go back to looking at Sergeant Fly. A band has been captured by trolls. They're going to sacrifice us. Get us out of here and I'll give you anything you want. Thanks a lot. We couldn't have made it out without you. Oh, and I had mentioned before something about repaying you. Well, you can forget it. Oh. What the fuck? So it's just like a little shitty RP, basically. That's it. I'm tired of helping you out. It's time we settle things on the battlefield. How dare you say that to me? After all we've been through? Well, I didn't like you anyway. See, that quote there always confused the hell out of me. Because it's like, I don't really understand it. Like, what do you mean? It's like they wanted to do something with him, and then like at the last minute they changed their mind on it. And then they just decided to make him into a nothing. Oh, he is almost certainly named for Captain Bligh, B-L-I-G-H. Mutiny from Mutiny on the HMS Bounty. What is this? Likely in reference to his mutiny against you. Okay. Okay, yeah, just kill this. Is that literature? Is it an actual real thing that happened? Yes, it's a real thing that happened, it looks like. I still cannot believe it. I still cannot believe that we've done all these dungeons. I actually had like plenty of groups like wiped too, and like problems with them as well. And not a single person has noticed that I am not actually a healer. It's funny too, because Sarah said she had a lot of people notice when she was doing it. They like multiple groups noticed. But I don't know. Okay, we finally did it. Killed the dreaded Gazrilla. Do we have to kill these guys, or are they just sitting there now? The goblins already moved on, right? Yeah. Here, Paul. I guess we're gonna kill them. Or no, guess not. It takes so long for this trinket to actually, like, all of the things come out. I feel like by the time I use it, it's wasted. It's hard to feel like I'm getting good value out of it on Trash. Emperor's doing some. Oh, yeah, it's doing. Forget it. I wanted to use it there because I assume it'll be back up for the boss, but maybe not. Possible. That would have been a good time for Shadow Covenant. all these shadow word panes up. Okay, final boss.
This desert be mine.
Damn, Earthquake looks so fucking awesome, dude. I never get to experience, or I never get to express how awesome Earthquake looks, because it actually like impacts the texture on the floor. Or maybe it just looks like it does, but pretty cool looking.
The Sand Fury reigns supreme. Feel the fury of the sand.
Wonder what this dungeon looks like with actual inky black on though. To see what like a modern version of some of these dungeons would look like though. Because this texture is not good looking, but it's awesome. Like regardless. It's just old. Rocky ceremonial robes. Oh, we got that last time we did this, yeah. And a waste, haste verse. Okay. Nice solid upgrade there. Yeah, but big upgrade. Alright, cool. So we did not get 42, but that's that. I think I'm gonna actually call this episode. Oh yeah, we're an hour and a half in already. Jesus. Let me see. You know what? Let's go get 42. I'll go get 42 with the world stuff real quick. I don't really feel like doing another dungeon. That honestly, I hate to say it, but that dungeon really put me off because of how stupid that tank was. Or just, I don't know. Just didn't feel like a fun dungeon to be a part of. Should always be this rare up here, and there's also often a chest up here too. Rare is actually kind of dangerous, if I remember correctly. No, I think it's that mob that's dangerous. The actual NPC that you fight for the quest. Somebody puts like a bad dot on you, and it's very dangerous. Oh, why voodoo keeps going away. Very strange. I don't know why it's down there in the first place, but okay. He's dead, yeah, I know. Oh, there's a chest? No, it's a board table or something. Okay, we probably need to get at least 2 more rares, maybe 1 more. Stone arm. Oftentimes just right down here. Not there. The treasures, though, should be looked for too. I just love the zone, man. Really wish that we can get an unruined Southern Barrens version, because that would be so cool. Treasure should be right there, if I remember correctly. There's just so much value out of the zone, man. There's so many different areas. There's actually a ton of questing that you can do in this zone. This is a zone that takes like multiple hours to finish. Pretty neat. Did we ever actually look at... We probably did, but... I remember when I was doing... I don't even remember what leveling challenge it would have been, but... In TBC, I noticed that there is actually a road that goes from the Northern Barrens into Stone Talon Mountains. And that road is right here, I guess. Yeah, okay. So it just ends. Is this the road? It comes out of the... What's going on, man? Freaking computer. It's all of a sudden just like blowing so much air that it's on my hands. I think they just changed the way the zone works. This road used to like go across. Used to come out the left side of the crossroads and go right across to why does this not even work? I mean, it's literally, yeah, they changed the way the zones work, I guess. Not surprising. There used to be like a tower. Yes, I know that. That's very strange. Is that not? Maybe I'm confused. I don't know why this map is not exploring either. Come on. I don't. What do you have to do to explore this? Go to the crossroads, I guess. I have a thing that automatically just showed the map regardless, but I don't know why I don't have that anymore. Yeah, that's the road. It's just different now. What is this road though? That is the road that goes over to that part of the Barrens, but where does this go now? Somehow I don't know. Oh, they both go to the edge of the... Oh, that's interesting. So that, yeah, that road's just destroyed. So this is the road that used to... So now they like changed the terrain to make it look like this road never connected to there. But yeah, that's unfortunate, but is how it works. The old gold road there used to be another point of passage. Okay, well there should be rares and treasures up over here. I don't know. Yeah, there's Bohan. These things are inside Razor or whatever. Whaling Caverns. Won't be going inside there. There's our purple Hydra. It looks really cool, honestly. I really want to tame this thing. There's like, there used to be black Hydras. Now, I guess they are still in the game. I don't know though, actually. There used to be black Hydras that I think would be awesome for a hunter. The black dragon scale type hunter thing. Okay, one more something. I'm sure the treasure chest would be enough if it was here. And it is here. And we do have enough. Sweet. Alright, Master Spell. Perfect is on circle as well. It uses... Wait, what? The aggros? Okay, it uses 400 mana, so that's not too bad, I guess. Compared to the rest of the heals using 200. But yeah, now we can actually dispel stuff too, so this is very interesting. Quite a complete kit. Oh, look, a player. A Night Elf, what the fuck? What the hell? Natural Order. Some dude fucking RPing? Two-handed man. Oh, two-handed staff, okay. Resto Druid. What the hell's that? Alright, anyway, that's gonna be it. So we could Hearth, I guess. Yeah, let's just Hearth. I definitely want to get some rested here. But anyway, we got to 42, got Master Spell. We have another 8 levels to go. Probably gonna be at least, probably like 3 more episodes. I know that episode took a while and kind of drained me. I'm really not too satisfied with that Zul'Farrak group. But yeah, we kind of, let's see what extra dungeons we haven't done yet. So we haven't done, that's Cataclysm. Ah, we haven't done BFD yet. We haven't done Blackrock Depths. Like I said, we haven't done some of the Dire Mauls. I don't think we've done a lot of the Meridons either. Not actually sure how it works now. Razorfen Downs, I don't think we've done. Scholomance, I think we did do. Yeah, I remember that cocky mage we had in 2 groups back to back. One of them was Scholomance. Oldman we haven't done. And that's it, I think. I guess Stratholme, there's 2 dungeons there as well, right? We haven't done the live side. The Gauntlet we have done. That's like that's actually the worst dungeon. If we get that, I think we leave that dungeon. Okay, anyway, thanks for watching. We're going to see you guys in the next one. Seems like a fair compromise, right?